Hey everybody, welcome everybody. I apologize, of course, for being super late to this game, like later than ever. But I had a lot of work to do and a lot of stuff going on. I'll definitely be able to stream normally, like at start tomorrow for Game 7. If we get Game 7, doesn't look like we are right now, but I will be able to stream for the rest of the night, and then I'll stream definitely the whole game tomorrow for Game 7. Right now, doing Game 6. Ah. All right, so welcome everybody. Hopefully more people come on. And this is shut in there in the first out of the top of the eighth. Yeah, that's right. The Rays are batting right now. Bellinger just made a catch. The Rays right now are 5 outs away from elimination, and the Dodgers are as close as they've ever been to a championship since the 1980s. All right, thank you, Josh. But again, I'll say this again. I was going to do this earlier, but I got a lot of work. I was doing a lot of work today. I just didn't have a chance to. But if we get Game 7 tomorrow, I will absolutely be there tomorrow. This is lobbed out to the dirt. Here's the first play to first, and Renfroe is out. Hunter Renfroe just out at second base. So right now, at first base, there are 2 outs, top of the eighth, and the Dodgers up by 1. And then the Rays, if they get out here, will be down to their final out. So the Rays, the closest the LA Dodgers were in 2017 to Game 7. They thought that they were up there. Yeah, that would be the biggest thing. I would definitely be there from start to finish tomorrow. That'd be great. But I was only able to do the end here. But I'm definitely able to talk with the championship if it's Rays here. It would point to yes, as Urias will throw this one low. They lead the series 3-2. You saw they've been able to come back. They came back in the 7th inning in this game. They came back against Tampa and throttled them in Game 5. Take a 3-2 series lead. A swing and a miss. Urias got him for 1-1. LA only leads by 1 run. They've got 2. Tampa led 1-0. Yeah, I'll be here from start to finish tomorrow if that's what we get. Urias swinging another miss. And it's a 1-2 count. And the Rays down to their final strike of the 8th. Yeah, I watched it too, or Monday, whenever it was. Not yesterday. Oh, yesterday's football game, if you mean. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do that, but just there's been a lot of work. I just didn't have a chance to do that one. I will definitely do Thursday's Giants game, but I just did not have an opportunity for that game. But I'll definitely do tomorrow if we get it, and I'll definitely do Thursday's Giants Buccaneers game. Or no, Panthers. No, excuse me. The Giants Buccaneers is on Monday. Panthers and Falcons game that's a strikeout thrown, and Urias pumps his fist, and the Dodger fans here scream. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers will try to get more insurance. They're 3 outs away from the championship. Yes, Falcons and Carolina Panthers. I don't know why I said Giants Buccaneers is on Monday. They're subscribing to my channel, by the way. Nice. That is really cool. Thanks for the like, of course. Was doing some baseball for the rest of the night, which might not be longer than 10 to 15 minutes, apparently, because it'll be the bottom of the 8th and then top of the 9th, and the Dodgers will have to get 3 outs with the 1-run lead. It could be more, though. It could be. There could be. But Tampa is going to need to score in the top of the 9th, and I don't have to deal with what happens in the bottom of the 8th. I really hope it goes to Game 7. I want to see Game 7 tomorrow. I want to have a full stream. I want all of that. I'd probably put this up on the title screen about like an hour before the game even starts tomorrow, just so we can get people buzzing around and get the note out, get everything going. On Saturday there won't be an NFL stream or a baseball stream, but I'm actually thinking of, since there's so many college football games, I don't think I'll do a just straight up stream, but I think I have to look up when it is, and where, but I think I will try to do a Texas A&M live stream, because it is my team and I'm really excited. I think I'll do that, and to see if I can watch them, because I only have certain channels, so to see if I'll be able to watch them at home. They're showing a double that Mookie Betts had helped, which could bring the championship to Los Angeles. It's a 7:30 p.m. Oh, no. It's on SEC Network. No. Josh, I don't have SEC Network, so I might not stream on Saturday. I don't know, because then I would just have to pick like a random football game to stream. I'm gonna have to think about. I probably will stream anyway, but I'll have to think of what game I want to stream or what games. It'll probably just be like 7 to 10, just 3 hours of me just streaming random football games. Yeah, I think that's what it'll be. It'll be just kind of like a stream through, just kind of have fun broadcast. It won't be too, crazy, because I don't have the channel that my team's playing on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there will be a stream, Josh, on Saturday. It just is going to be probably just a bunch of college football games for like 3 hours. Here's Betts. He's going to hit this one high. It's going to go deep. It'll go yard. That's okay. Have fun. Dodgers lead by 3. "434 feet from Mookie Betts." Betts just crushed it. He crushed that. And it is 4-1. A ton of Dodger fans in the stands, and they are really warming to the task here. Of course, because now they have their team is up by 3, up by 2. Excuse me. It was only it was 3-1. I don't know why I said there was 4-1. It's 3-1. And so now they're up by 2 instead of 1. Still have the 3-out cushion, but we saw what happened in Game 4. Here's the pitch, and this is fouled high by Seager, 1-2. It was 32 years ago the Dodgers, one of the winningest teams in the National League, won their last championship, 1988. That goes for a strike. 2-2. Dave Roberts has really coached this team, as was said, to a well-deserved, what could be a well-deserved victory. Again, this is the bottom of the ninth, so they don't have bottom of the eighth, so they don't have to worry about defense becoming offense like hockey or football. This is just straight up what you can do. Although I will say tomorrow, again, if I want to, I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. Just because now that the baseball's ending and hockey and basketball's ended, there'll be chances to do MLS stuff. And I'm a really big I like doing these streams for you guys, but I'm a lot more that's a high wild pitch. Seager will walk to first. I am a much bigger soccer fan than I am baseball or basketball. I just do it because everybody watches it. What is that? Oh. The lamp behind me. And they show the highlight of Mookie Betts, the crowd roaring. It almost feels like we're in a normal time here in Texas. Yeah. That's when you get to playoffs. Although some playoff games they'll still end in ties because those are your group stages. But once you get to like the conferences and the finals, conference finals, everything's going to be really competitive. If you just watch a soccer game and like a team tied it with 20 seconds left, and then that's the end of the game, but everybody's screaming and cheering because they tied it. You go, I don't understand what's going on, but I will explain rules of like playoff games when I stream them, and then it will make you may not like it, but it will make more sense. It has to do with like group goals and the amount of goals you scored on home and on the road, and that's why just like a bad team tying a good team or whatever can mean just crazy things because the result is, getting closer to a championship, but just the way it happens is very strange to non-soccer fans. Now back to baseball. 0-1 count. What could be the last baseball game I stream till next season. Swing and a miss. He got Hernandez for 0-2. No outs. Seager on first base. It doesn't sound too. Again, it's one of those things where when I do MLS playoff games, you just gonna have to listen to me, and I will explain it so it makes more sense. Because I play basketball, but it's just not really my favorite sport. And I know a lot of people who love hockey and football, but then it's like they either don't like other sports or it's baseball or basketball. No one really likes soccer on me, but soccer is super enjoyable. Soccer is one of those things you can't just watch, but if you can understand it a little better and you can kind of agree to appreciate some of these things, and you watch it, it gets more and more addicting and more fun to watch. Hockey, I believe, is a better sport. It's a more physical sport. It's a faster sport, but soccer's not close behind. It's very, very close up. Swing and a miss. He got Hernandez, who was looking to break his bat off his leg, but did not. Second strikeout. And now we get the pitching coach. See, is he going to take the ball out of Fairbanks' hands? Looks like he will, and start bringing out Muncy and the rest of this closing crew. They do. Commercial. Simple but deadly. Well, soccer's kind of like that too. You got to put a ball, a black and white spotted ball into the back of a net, but it's not so much the objective that is confusing to people. It's how certain leagues operate. So some leagues will even allow you to go to like extra stuff, and some of these just don't. Although I will say that if every team allowed the to 120 minutes of just extra time and then penalty kicks, I think more people would watch. So I get both sides.
Topping pizza deals? You found something great, but oh no, it's carry-out only. Introducing the new $10 Tastemaker from Pizza Hut. With our mathematically superior Tastemaker combination, you get 1 or 2 or even 3 of your favorite toppings. How about that? And it's all available for just one easy.
Just still waiting for this to. If you tie the first team to score, wins. If teams tie after 5 minutes after that, then we have a shootout. Yeah, they don't do 5 minutes though. It's I believe. I'm trying to remember 90 plus. It's 50. Yeah, it's 2 15-minute periods. That's what I would do though. I would keep the 2 15-minute periods. I wouldn't change the fight because soccer is like baseball. They don't like changing some of their the way the sport works. I wouldn't change it to 5 minutes. I would keep it at 15 minutes. But if you want to have a commercial break after the first 15, you can do that. And also, most times in 15, well, 2 15-minute periods, 1 15, then the next 15. Most times, even in the World Cup, what they do in the World Cup final, if you go before the shootout into the 15s, and it was tied 3. It was tied at 1, and then after the first 15 minutes, it's 3-1. Like let's say it's the World Cup final, and it's tied. It's tied between Netherlands and Germany, and it's tied 3-1. It's tied 1-1 after 90 minutes, and Netherlands scores 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. It's not over. You still play the next 15 minutes as well. So Germany could come back and win 4-3 or tie it and then go to the shootout. So what I would do for the regular season is or penalty kicks as they call it, is I would do the 2 15s and you have the break or whatever, but you make it golden goal. That's what I would do. I'd make it golden goal for each. So first goal, which I don't understand. That's the one part I don't understand with the World Cup, that it's not golden goal. Because it should be. Swing and a miss. No, Muncy's able to tap that. They go for the first play. They're going to go for the double play. They're going to get the double play. And the inning is over. As Muncy chopped it over, and they get an instant double play. And now the Dodgers are 3 outs away. Well, now they'll have a chance to get their defense out there to try to get the 3 outs away from a championship. Margot, Wendell, and others coming up. They have to find a way to score and get on base. They need 2 runs. No, yeah, that's not the way it works. The 2014, it was the World Cup final was tied at, I believe, 1, or it was either none or 1 between Germany and Brazil, and they went to the first 15 minutes. I forget if Germany had a lead. I think Germany took a 2-1 lead with 98 minutes left, and then not Brazil. I forget who Germany played, but whoever it was tied it in the it was no score. Yeah, and at the 19-minute mark they scored with 1:18 left, but if you watched, everyone was celebrating, but nobody ran off the field and mobbed the goalie. There was still time. You still have to play the 105. Now, if you tie the first 15 and the second 15 in the playoffs of any league, then you go to the penalty kicks. And there actually was a World Cup that was decided on penalty kicks before us, and not even before us, watched any sports. First, we were born. 1994 actually was decided by penalty kicks. Brazil beating Italy by Italy's best player was this guy named Baggio, and that's weird, George. This guy named Baggio, and he was basically, if you remember the Super Bowl, he was basically the Scott Norwood of soccer. If you remember Scott Norwood, not remember, you can watch it, but just know him. Scott Norwood. All right, whatever. Scott Norwood was the kicker for the Bills who missed the field goal in the Super Bowl, and Baggio had to kick an extra. He had to kick a penalty kick with they were in the 2 extra rounds. Josh through there, and Baggio was the best player. He had the best penalty kicks. Everything was going for him. He won the Ballon d'Or, which is Hart Trophy of soccer, and he was going to win the World Cup for Italy, and it was great. He had to tie the penalty kick, and this was in Giant Stadium. He had to tie the penalty kick, and they were going to go on and have a chance to win the World Cup. He goes in and kicks the ball right over the goal. He kicks it right. Yeah, he kicked it right over the goal, like not even crossbar. He kicked it right over the goal, and Brazil won the World Cup. Unbelievable. Yeah, just missed the net completely, right over the post. George, that's really weird. 0-1. There's a strike on Margot. 0 for 3, a fly out, a line out, and a strikeout. So he is finding the cycle of not hitting the ball. I hate to say it like that. Check swing, and they will tie that count. I got. That's really weird. I have to put you in timeout. I'm sorry. It's just really weird. I couldn't concentrate. 1-1 count. That's okay. That one, Urias, it went off the bat, and then it hit the catcher right in the mask and right in the mouth. So go for a foul, and it's 1-2. Top of the 9th, no outs. Mask just fell off. Catcher's mask we're talking, obviously not the mask of the pandemic. This is hit high. It is hit deep to the outfield, and the Becks will make the catch. He has been the player of the game. He's looking for a second championship in 3 seasons. He won it with Boston. They missed the playoffs last year. No, they missed playoffs. They had decent run in the playoffs, and then they got traded, and now he has got his team 2 wins away from a championship. Rousseau is out there now. Top of the 9th, 1 out. They're going to need a hit. 25 strikeouts between Tampa and Los Angeles. Here's a pitch by Urias, high for 1-0. And this is swung out and missed, 1-1. Oh, that was not. No. Blake Snell's been really good. And that is a strike as he threw that one over the middle as well. I think they should put boards around a soccer. That would be cool. I think they do that in indoor soccer, but the only problem is the reason why there is absolute strategy in the out of bounds line. Just like you can use the boards to your favor, you can use out of bounds by like shooting the ball out of bounds completely, and then the other team gets possession, and then you can reset your players to be put more in a defensive position, and you can guard them and make and trap them basically. Where if you're back in your own end, you could turn the ball over, just give them a scoring chance that you're. It's basically it isn't the same way, but it's basically like dumping the puck. Analytically, it seems horrible, and you are technically giving the team the ball or the puck, but you can set your team in a way where they're much better to react, where the other team gets possession only for like 11 seconds. That's a strike on a full count. I wasn't able to broadcast. That's a strike right down the middle. Urias gets him. The LA bench is standing. The crowd is standing. The Dodgers have never been this close. Game 6, 2020 World Series. They are Urias, and LA is an out away. No, all those things are all strategy. They can't remove that. It actually makes a lot of sense. There's a swing and a miss. The crowd oohs and ahs every time they have a chance. Adames swings and misses as well. And then he'll pitch this one in the square. They talk about an interesting point, of course, is the Dodgers are a strike away from the World Series. Who broadcasted it in 1988? The great Vince Scully, one of the great broadcasters. I aspire to be, even though I'm not a baseball guy. And now all of the Dodger families and friends are videoing what could be a culmination of so much hard work between a team that was decent, has now become a title contender, and here could be the title. There it is! The Dodgers are the champions of baseball. A strike down the middle that they never touched. And they're crying in Tampa. And I can really show them what a team. Before we get to the Dodgers, what a team. This Tampa Bay Rays team. What a team. They got closer than they ever had been. They're down to the World Series for the second time in their history. They worked hard. They did what had to be done. They are a true title contender. They won the AL East from the Evil Empire. They beat the Evil Empire in 5 games, as well as getting to their first round series against an upstart Toronto team. They outlasted a terrific Houston Astros team that just didn't have enough in the gas for LA. Let's talk about Clayton Kershaw right now. Could never do it. One of the greatest to ever do it, but he'll never win a championship. He'll never win a championship. Well, he's the Steven Stamkos of baseball. He's got a title, and the Dodgers are the World Series champions. What a year for LA sports. Tampa sports too, but LA will get their second championship. First the Lakers, now the Dodgers. In LA, Kershaw and friends have did it again. That's to win his second championship, and the Dodgers have won the 2020 World Series. Everybody is close to crying. One of the greatest championships, greatest trophies goes to the LA Dodgers, and they will defend next season. A crazy season, they finally got it done. LA 3, Tampa 1. I'll see you possibly for tomorrow, probably not, but definitely for Thursday. Happy hockey, everybody. And what a great baseball season we had. Good night from Dallas. from Wellington, LA wins. And they are the champions of baseball.